Okay, so I'm going to read to you something written by Gerardo Amor. It's a little bit Spanglish because it's translated by him from the Spanish, but I think you'll get a real idea of the history of aerosolografía from it, of spray paint art. The history of spray paint art began officially around 1982 with Rubén Sadot Hernández in the city of Mexico. He would paint in the street with a turban on and stick his tongue out and improvise with the cans on paper, seated on the floor, and that's the way the ritual began. In 1984, Sadot shared his ideas with others, including Ricardo Huet, Rafael Martinez, they called him El Plantillas, Gerardo Amor, Hugo Montero, Agustín Planetas, they called him, I don't know what his real last name was, Agustín, and Cecilio Baños, and more people. I think also there was a woman named Boni who did abstracts. Time passed, and by 1986, more had joined the movement. In 1988, the technique had matured, and AMPA was born, AMPA, the Asociación Mexicana de Pintura en Aire. Aerosolografía, or spray paint art, was a part of this school, which included other tools such as airbrush. AMPA was inaugurated in an exposition in an important art gallery in Mexico City called the Gandhi. They had the support of the famous artist Jose Luis Cuevas, who was well known internationally, and they had several art critics, including the famous Raquel Tibol. In 1989, Rubén Sadot died, and some of those painters migrated to Puerto Vallarta, and they formed the Mexican School of Aeropintura, which was basically the realization of AMPA there. The school has planned to organize its members and founders. I'm reading my Spanglish. Okay, basically, when they went to Vallarta, they wanted to make some expositions and things like that, and they've been doing that ever since in Vallarta. And they wanted to show the new advances in expression with this technique, which opens worlds to us. In Puerto Vallarta, others learned, including Rubén Herrera, his apodo was Melody, Verónica Muñiz, and Alisa Amor, that's me. These contributed much to the technique. Many people also learned only to imitate and not to contribute, and I want to say the next generation, there's a very wonderful painter named Paloma Manriquez Coronado. You should check her out, and she may be contributing to our site soon. Okay, and a lot of people also learned, and they began to just imitate and copy us, and they tried to compete with us by doing copies of our paintings, and that really sucked. Okay, then from these people, other students are beginning to learn and contribute. And then there's you guys, who are the next generation. Okay, here we must make an important distinction to us who love aerosolografía between those spray painters who originate ideas and paint with their abilities, and those who only copy and don't contribute anything, and usually have less quality because they lack a real commitment to the medium, and they give the rest of us a bad reputation as non-artists. And that's what we want to change with this course. We want to show you that you can do just about anything with spray paint art, and you never have to stop creating. It does not end with planets and scenery. Aerosolografía has traditionally been a street art because of its magical, spiritual quality that reminds us of freedom and other worlds. But because of this willingness to share it with the public in the street, the ubiquity of imitators who care more about fast money than love of art. Some people think that the art of aerosolografía is not as, quote, serious as, say, oil painting, for example. The ideological terms of the people who have been since the beginning, and others that continue and contribute to this essence, and are essentially love of art and expression of freedom. Some things are possible. Okay, so that's me reading from Gerardo Amor's History of Aerosolografía, and you can check that out on his website, which is www.gerardoamor.com. I hope you do check out his website, and thank you so much for listening. And if you have any questions, ask Gerardo, because he was there, and you can send it to me and I'll send it to him. I'm sure he'll be delighted to tell you about it. Thanks so much. Bye.